What you're about to discover might be quite startling. There are 11 actions you should decidedly avoid doing for a woman if your goal is to cultivate relationships that are both healthy and mutually satisfying. This list has been curated through extensive research, expert insights, and a wealth of experience gained from coaching men in the realms of dating and relationships. Before we delve into this, it's important to clarify that this guidance is not about showing disrespect or causing harm to women. On the contrary, steering clear of these 11 pivotal errors enables you to forge deeper connections with women, secure their authentic interest and attraction, and establish relationships rooted in comprehension and mutual respect. If you're prepared, let's proceed to unveil the 11 things you should never, ever do for a woman. Number 11. Never elevate her to a pedestal. Observing an attractive woman can easily lead one to perceive her as flawless, a deity, an ethereal being, a royal figure. However, idolizing a woman by showering her with incessant praise, declaring your undying love, and behaving as if her approval is your ultimate quest does not engender respect. In fact, it diminishes her attraction and respect towards you. The reason? Deeply ingrained evolutionary mechanisms predispose women to seek partners who are robust and self-assured, individuals who are firmly grounded. By excessively adoring a woman and placing her on an unattainable pedestal, you signal desperation and frailty. You inadvertently position her as the trophy, not yourself. This imbalance undermines her capacity to regard you as a stable masculine figure. Absent this dynamic, her innate longing for your masculine essence, her excitement and attraction, starts to fade. While she might relish the initial flattery from your accolades and presence, she'll soon be on the lookout for that elusive spark elsewhere, often confusing her dwindling respect for you with a loss of love. Therefore, if you value a woman, it's perfectly fine to express it, but ensure that it's done from a stance of equilibrium and fortitude. Refrain from exalting her so vociferously that it overshadows your own self-worth and significance. Maintain your stature, continue to pursue your life's mission and goals independently of her. It's this steadfast self-esteem that compels her to vie for your affection, not vice versa. Number 10. Never just go along with everything she says. It might be tempting to just nod and agree with every opinion she has when you're really into her, but this shuts down real talk. Healthy relationships need both people to talk openly and honestly, not just say yes all the time. So why hold back what you really think? That old saying, happy wife, happy life, isn't really helpful. Research shows that couples who talk things out and can handle a little back and forth end up closer and more satisfied. Here's the thing. Women like a man who's got his act together and knows who he is. When you just repeat what she says, you're keeping her from getting to know the real you. She can't trust feelings that don't seem to come from your true thoughts and limits. And if you can't stand up for your own ideas, it doesn't look good. It looks like you're not the strong partner she's looking for. Just like putting her on a pedestal, saying yes too much can actually push her away over time. So speak your mind. Having a healthy debate and disagreeing in a grown-up way is part of real closeness. Don't mix up being blindly loyal with real love. Build a true connection by being open and honest about who you are. Number 9. Never hide your manly side from a woman. Our granddads knew that women really go for men who show their natural manly energy. But these days, guys are often told to tone it down, worried they might offend someone. Don't make that mistake. Holding back your point of view and not making decisions trying too hard to be nice really doesn't work out. Like with number 10, you end up not letting her feel the full strength of who you are. Stand strong in your bold spirit. Say what you believe with confidence. Yes, even if it means disagreeing and arguing with her sometimes. Make choices and stick to them, and face problems head-on instead of running away. This is how you let out that raw, manly energy that gets a woman's attention and interest. By bravely showing your true self, even when it's different, and standing firm, You invite her to bring her own special energy into the mix, and that's where the magic happens. The next few mistakes are hard to hear, but they're super important to get. Number 8. Don't be the guy who's always on his phone texting a woman nonstop, especially when things are just starting to bloom. In our world where we're all glued to our screens, it might seem like the quickest way to get close. But if you're always messaging or too quick to respond, it comes off as desperate, and that's not a good look. Women appreciate a man who's got his own thing going on, who doesn't blend into the crowd. Guys who are always texting, replying in a flash, and eager to make plans show they've got nothing else happening. She'll start to feel bugged instead of intrigued, seeing you as the pesky dude who's always in her inbox, not the cool mystery guy she wants to know more about. Even if she likes the attention at first, she'll soon get tired of chats that just drain her energy. So, take it easy. Don't jump on every message or stress about sending the perfect text. Keep it to making plans for face-to-face time. Holding back a bit sparks more interest and mystery than being too available ever will. Stay sharp, fellas. The next mistakes are what really sort out the men from the boys in the dating game. Number 7. Don't shower a woman with too much praise, especially if it's just about how she looks. It sends the wrong signal, like you're just looking for approval, not that you're confident in yourself. You see, a real man's energy is about giving value, not trying to get something for himself. But some guys, feeling a bit empty, think they need to overload women with fake flattery, hoping to get filled up in return. She'll see right through that, thinking you're just trying to score points. Even genuine compliments lose their sparkle if you lay it on too thick. Sure, a little praise can make her day, but overdo it, and you make her beauty seem ordinary, not extraordinary. Plus, you end up making her depend on others for her self-esteem, which isn't healthy. She's looking for a man who's already full of confidence and purpose, who sees her qualities as bonuses, not just things he needs to say to get her attention. So, be real, be confident, and let her show you why she's worth your time, not the other way around. Right, brace yourselves. We're about to hit the big no-nos that can totally wreck your chances in the dating world. Number 6. Never let a woman treat you like a doormat. It might seem easier to just keep the peace, but letting bad behavior slide can lead to total disrespect. And nothing turns off a woman more than seeing her guy as someone who can't stand up for himself. Women naturally want a man with solid boundaries who knows how to say enough is enough. But a lot of guys are scared of a little conflict and end up putting up with bad treatment just to get a bit of love. This doesn't just cause hard feelings. It shows you don't think you're worth standing up for. And a woman can't really fall for a man who doesn't believe in himself. She starts to see you as someone who's too scared to lose her, not as a man who's confident on his own. Before you know it, she's looking for excitement with guys who show they know their worth. So, if a woman tries to put you down, control you, or disrespect you, speak out without saying sorry. You set the standard for how people treat you, and a man with real emotional strength won't put up with being mistreated. Remember, letting her get away with too much will only kill her interest and respect for you. Stand up for the respect you deserve. Number 5. Never ignore the warning signs or put up with bad behavior just to keep someone around. When you're really into someone, it's easy to brush off serious problems. But letting harmful patterns grow just to feel secure in a relationship is a bad move. See, a good relationship is like a mirror, reflecting back the stability it sees. The more you let bad behavior slide, the more it comes back to bite you. Slowly, those destructive habits get locked in until everything's a mess. Before you know it, you're stuck in a cycle of hurt, trading your self-esteem for the rare good moments. So no matter how strong your feelings are, don't settle for less than you deserve. The moment someone crosses a line and doesn't care, that's when you've got to be ready to walk away, no matter how tough it is. Your self-worth and respect should always come first. Stick with me. We're getting to the heart of what makes or breaks a successful relationship. Number 4, don't hurry into calling each other boyfriend and girlfriend. That early spark in a relationship can make you want to make things official fast, but taking it slow is key to a lasting bond. Jumping into commitment too quickly puts pressure on the natural growth of closeness that needs time to develop. Being too clingy or eager for a label can backfire, showing insecurity instead of the confidence that's attractive. Remember, a woman is drawn to a man who takes his time, acts with intention, and stays true to himself. So keep those impulses to make her yours in check. Let trust and connection grow naturally through shared experiences. Let her interest in you grow as she sees your steady, purposeful nature. And hey, if it helps, keep meeting other people so you don't get caught up in fear of missing out. If a relationship is meant to be, it'll happen without you having to force it. Number 3, never lose sight of your own goals and dreams for a romantic fling. When love hits, it's easy to get wrapped up in your partner and forget about your own growth. But staying focused on your life's mission is crucial. Women respect men who are moving forward, putting their own ambitions first. If you give up on your dreams too easily, she might wonder if you can really stand on your own. Women are attracted to men who walk the talk, working towards something bigger than just a romance. This kind of dedication shows real strength and stability. But if you get sidetracked, chasing after her, it's like a ship's captain abandoning his post. You'll seem lost. So stick to your path, let your big dreams lead the way, and she'll find you even more appealing as a man who's undistracted and unstoppable. The next 2 mistakes? They're the big ones you really can't afford to make. So pay attention and steer clear of these pitfalls in dating. Number 2, don't let a new romance make you forget about your friends and family. When you're head over heels, it's easy to focus all your energy on just one person. But if you lose yourself in a relationship, it usually doesn't end well. Guys who keep up with their buddies and family tend to be more attractive because it shows they have a life outside of dating. It proves you're someone people want to be around and that you value yourself enough not to drop everything for one person. This kind of confidence is real. It can't be pretended. It comes from knowing who you are and not being needy. Healthy relationships need boundaries and space to grow. If you cut off everyone else, it gives the impression that you're too dependent, which isn't appealing. So, keep those important relationships strong. They're the foundation for any good romance. Number 1, never give up your core values or well-being for anyone. When you're really into someone, you might be tempted to let things slide just to make them happy. But the best relationships are the ones where both people can be themselves, without compromise. If she really cares about you, she'll back you up on the things that matter most to you. But if you start changing who you are to please her, it messes everything up. It shows you're not confident in yourself, and that's a turnoff. It also teaches her that she can push you around. Before you know it, you're living by her rules, and that's bound to make you unhappy. So, stand firm on what you believe in. A woman who doesn't respect your values isn't worth it. And there you have it, guys. The 11 things you should never do if you want a relationship that's real and respectful. Now go out there and be your best self, without letting these mistakes trip you up. Be true to who you are, and that's what will really get her respect and affection. I'm sharing this crucial advice with you. Use it well, and let me know how it goes. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button.